Pity the person is going to come next. So we're going to play cheat a bit. This is about time. As you know, this is an event that is benefiting Indignation. So we'd like to invite Clarence Singham of Uga Chaga to come up and say a few words. Clarence, stand up. And please take way for him. Thank you.
Thanks very much for coming. I tell you, the guys and the girls who did Indignation last year, which was a pretty much small event, and this year we decided to come together again. We said, maybe we'll try and do 9 events, and we can have 22 events. And I don't think we ever anticipated this crowd. This is the largest ever crowd for an Indignation event. So thank you very much for coming here. I'm also really, really happy that This year we have non-gay people doing stuff in Indignation, and I don't know whether Colin and Jen regret coming to my place for dinner the other day, but they were like, once you want to do something with Talking Talk in Parliament, I said, this year, and here we are, so thank you very much for coming. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do 2 things. Okay, Indignation is not a government-sponsored event, unfortunately, so we don't have funds. So what I want to do today is I want to pass you an offering back. I know there's a state and church separation, but we'll pass you an offering back. You put some money to help us defray costs for the rental of this place, as well as some of the wine for the elitist speakers, which the rest of you didn't get. we will really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks. The other thing I want to plug today is this, We talk about nationhood, we talk about what it makes it to be Singaporean, we talk about what it makes it to be a people. But really, a people is not made by its constitution, a people is not made by its laws, its rules, its regulations. A people is made by its stories. And today that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to be a people of our stories. And if you hear our stories, and we hear your stories, and we share stories with one another, we become a people. And there are different peoples here, and you have different stories. And there are a bunch of 15 people over the last year that have shared their stories in a book. This book called SQ21. It's a book in which Yan and Colin did the forward, and my friend Yishun, are you here today? Okay, this wasn't planned. Close to a year, interviewing various people about their stories, and this is the first time in Singapore, and in fact it's the first time in Asia, that a book in which 15 different people, gay and lesbian people, and a mother of 2 gay sons, actually come and share their stories, put their real names, and put their photographs. So this book is out for sale now, and at today's event it's a special price of $20. Every single person who was involved in this book is doing it for free. Every single cent that is collected today in this book will go to the counseling service that serves the gay and lesbian community in Singapore. So there were 150 copies here today. As we leave today, please do go and buy a copy. $20. Thank you very much, and thanks for being here.
Thanks a lot, Clarence. Please support. And while the bag is going around, we're going to invite Rasul up to play another piece for us. I sense this was a little unplanned. Hannah, do it. Yeah, come on, do it.
I'm really kind of distracted at the moment. I actually wanted to play this. By the way, for those of you, the earlier piece I played, it's a song from Cigar Garden. Some of you might already know that. I thought, in fact, I made a decision to play that only yesterday, because I thought we had an overdose of Singapore songs. And me being a school teacher, I'm a music teacher, so I've been having spent an entire month singing National Day songs to my kids. So it's fine, but we don't get paid. So So this is something classical. Hope you enjoy it.
The only thing was, when it came to 4 minutes, I didn't know what to do to tell you that. For our next speaker, I thought that since this is Parliament, we should bring out a very important person, and that's the leader of the opposition, maybe in my house. And that's my wife, very creative partner. She's the living proof that having some form of opposition is good, because if she wasn't around, all our income would have disappeared into comics and toys and you don't know what. So she's an assistant professor at Long Island University, New York, where she teaches curricular development theory and history and other things that I don't understand. And together with me, she also directed and produced our upcoming movie, Singapore Dreaming, which opens on 7 September. Please come and see, otherwise I cannot sell website. And the nice people at Indian Nation have told me it's not very saleable. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to introduce not just my wife, but the wife.
When Colin and I first discussed this event with Clarence Singham, we felt like what we really wanted to do was to celebrate Singapore in a way that would remind us of the real experiences of Singaporeans beyond the smiling faces on the billboards and the banners that we see around us.